Hey everyone, Garrett here, back with Brandon from Naked and Famous Denim. We got a special episode for you today. We have 3 jeans, but we're gonna be starting off with the Citrus Kasuri Selvedge. But before we get into those details, do me a huge favor, hit that like button, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. Okay, Brandon, starting off with the Citrus Kasuri, what can you tell me about these?
All right, well, it's a beautiful new jean for the spring-summer season, and I'm quite excited about these. For guys who are cuff flippers, like who like to show off the inside of the jeans, you'll love these because they're really special on the inside. We call them the Citrus Kasuri because they have citrus-colored weft. So we'll show you guys that now. Without any further ado, you flip up your cuff, and you can see this really beautiful kind of lemon and lime color. And this is not just dyed in a straight way, meaning we don't just take some weft yarns, dye them green, some weft yarns, dye them yellow. We actually dye it kind of in like a tie-dye method called kasuri. There's a few different kind of kasuri dye methods, but basically in this method they take one long bunch of yarn and take kind of a carafe of dye, and we'll dye a little bit yellow, a little bit green, a little bit yellow, a little bit green. There'll be a part where the green and the yellow kind of blends into each other too, and you'll get a little bit of transition color, so you have some gradient as well. It just really makes a much more interesting and kind of tie-dye kind of interior than just putting straight yarns through. So I think it's pretty damn special. It's 14 ounces per square yard. It's going to fade really nicely and beautifully. Of course, everyone always asks this question, say, oh, because it has this kasuri weft, does that mean the jeans are going to fade to green and yellow? And not really. The jeans will fade to a normal blue, or the way a normal blue jean fades, I should say. So you'll have like paler blue, and eventually show the white inside because the denim is rope dyed, and the center of the yarn remains white. But as you can see, the wefts are color. So as you get abrasions, as you get rips and tears, and you have your wallet over there, and it breaks through and makes little holes, then these little yarns will poke through, and you'll have kind of that abrasion of these beautiful colors poking through. So in that way, it kind of does fade to that color because it basically abrasions to that color. You'll see here that you have a classic white, red, white selvage edge, and for the leather patch, we do a natural vegetable tan leather patch. So again, for the faders, this should really be a love jean. The dark indigo will fade beautifully. You'll have yellow and green abrasions, and you'll have a leather patch that really not fades, but ages very beautifully with time and with oils from your skin and all that stuff. As you can see on the inside of the jean, you can see it too, of course, because it's the whole weft of the jean. We do black pocket bags with this one. We have the tin on copper buttons and rivets, and a nice rigid feel, a short slub texture. It's a pretty beautiful denim just on its own, even without this beautiful weft. So I think that this one should be loved by the more hardcore guys, by the faders. At 14 ounces, it's, I think, pretty good for any season. Just a pretty good standard, nice way to hold this good rigid texture. And Garrett, what fits does this bad boy come in?
So it's gonna be coming in the super guy, weird guy, easy guy, true guy, and denim jacket. It's gonna be releasing this week, but wait, there's more. We have up next the Selvedge slacks, both in a black and a tan. What can you tell me about these, Brandon?
Okay, so like you said, also releasing soon. This is now a double video, as you say. We have the Selvedge slacks in black and in beige. We call them the Selvedge slacks because it's kind of a denim, but it's not really a denim. It reminds us more of like an old slacks fabric from like the 1940s, 1950s, and it has a little bit of a tighter construction than denim. You can see here that the diagonal bias is like not as not as pronounced as on a denim. We do a black leather patch on this one and a brown leather patch on this. It has a really nice rigid feel. I really like the crispiness, the crunchiness of it, so it'll keep a really nice form. You could be a real big nerd and iron a pleat in the front of it if you like to. You'll see here that it has a classic white selvage on both of the selvage edges, and at 10 ounces per square yard, it's just perfect for spring and summer, nice and crisp and light, and I think will be something that everyone can enjoy. What fits does this bad boy come in?
For the black, it's gonna be in super guy, weird guy, easy guy, true guy, and then for the beige, we'll have it in super, weird, easy, true, and also denim jacket. I'm pretty excited about this one. At 10 ounce, seems like such a nice summer weight. I might have to pick up one of these myself. If you made it all the way to the end of the video, thanks for sticking around. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.